Hello Sagittarius, Elsie here to give you a reading. It is a bonus read, Sag. I'm just coming here to say thank you for all the ways that you've been loving on this channel for the last couple weeks. Well, I've been busy reading like crazy. Thank you so much for the ways that you show up for me. I appreciate you. I call you my fire family because I'm a Sag rising, so you guys are I'm grateful for your energy, that you're loyal with your energy. Thank you so much for that you keep showing up here. I appreciate you. So I'm here to do a reading for you, Sag, about whatever's about to come out. We'll find out whatever is going to come out for you. Let's take a look with Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's find out what's going on for you, Sagittarius. And when I do a bonus read, it is for current or future energy. I don't intend on digging in anything back there, but if it does show up, I'm going to acknowledge it, right? Let's find out what's going on for you. What's the most important thing that Sagittarius Collective needs to know, whether they are Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter, Sag? Tell me about Sagittarius. We've got the Two of Pentacles. Oh, sorry, the Two of Wands. Not the Two of Pentacles. Two of Wands here. There's a door opening here, Sag. The Knight of Swords is here. Sag, I feel like you're opening the door to someone here, is what it feels like. Now, for some of you, if there's somebody in your life that maybe you haven't spoken with in a bit, yeah, this person's been watching you from a distance, I feel. 4 and 2 is 6. 6 is, I'm thinking 6 of Wands, because we've got Wands here. So attention, or seeing you get a lot of attention. Sag, it feels like if this person is close enough to where you live and you still live in the same place and they know where you live, I feel like somebody might just show up here. It feels like when they show up that you do let them in. You make the decision to let them in. I'm just saying that because they've got the Two of Wands here with the gates that are open. I feel like you do open the gate. Or maybe you live in a place that's gated and they get in somehow. But it feels like you're kind of excited to see them. I'm just going to say it gives you... This person is very brave, first of all, because the knights are brave, but this person is going to be very brave with their words. It feels like, now this doesn't have to be a romantic look. I got no cups on the table. I'm just saying this could be a friend. This could be a member of the family. It could be somebody that you've been close to, but you haven't had any contact with in the past, in the near past. But it feels like there is... some sort of conversation that's going to be showing up here. I feel like you're going to be excited when you see this person. They could be an Aries, a Sagittarius, a Leo, or maybe a Gemini. But it feels like they've got something to say and they're being very pushy or aggressive. It's like they had to push their way past the gate in order to see you. Somebody made a decision that I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it to Sag. I'm just going to throw it out there. I feel like you are very happy to see them though, because the Four of Wands is here. We've got the King of Cups, High Priestess, and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I was saying that there was no connection or communication here, or things have been in lack between you. It feels that this High Priestess energy tells me that you kind of been feeling like somebody's going to show up unannounced. And if they don't show up at your door, if they're not close enough to show up at your door, the Wands indicate that it could be texting. The swords for me indicate that it could be a phone call. It could be a voice call. But it feels like it is somebody here who is the King of Cups. They could be somebody who is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. They don't have to be those signs, but understand that they are somebody here who I feel has been very aloof or detached or has seemed that way. Somebody who hasn't really shown you on the surface that they have any type of feeling about you. So it's sort of like indifference, I would say. And so this could be romantic, this could be platonic. Take that as it is. For me, the King of Cups can show up as being a father or a mother. But it feels like you knew that something in your intuition, in your psyche was saying, oh, it's been quiet, but I haven't heard from this person. And every once in a while they pop up. I feel like, and I'm just saying that because look, we are getting very close to Mercury retrograde season, right? Mercury goes into retrograde in Leo, and I think it's on the 17th or the 18th. And so very soon, within the next week or so, we are going to be popping right over the line into this pre-shadow phase. So it does feel like there is somebody who is under the surface at this time, thinking that they're going to walk through the gate. They're making a decision to take action here. And I feel it's somebody who is has been watching you get a lot of attention, watching you thrive, watching you grow. But it feels like this person is somebody who is, I want to say they are emotionally intelligent, emotionally aware, but they are somebody who just keeps their feelings for you tucked under the surface. I think that you already know how they feel, but they're not saying it, and I think you're waiting them out, Sag. I think you're waiting them out so they'll tell you how they feel. But because you waited them out, I feel like it broke into silence or disconnection. Tell me about this Gemini energy here, please. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. It feels for some of you that this is sort of around the corner, not for all of you, of course, because this is a general reading and you're not all in this place, in this situation. This may not even resonate with you at all. We do have the Nine of Pentacles. This person is very feeling like they're waiting for a moment of confidence. They're waiting for this place of, okay, I feel like I'm standing in my power. I can do this. Like, it's like they're looking at themselves in the mirror. I can do this. You can do this, man. You can do this. Whether they are feminine or masculine. It feels like somebody is trying to gain confidence here to take some sort of action here. The Eight of Wands is something speeding up, or a big burst of energy, or I'm throwing all of my energy at you. It feels like somebody here is going to communicate. We've got the World card. This is a milestone. I feel like this person being in this King of Cups energy, whether they are a water sign or not, is somebody who usually plays under the surface. They are somebody who I feel that you have been feeling that they do have these deep feelings for you, but they haven't said so. And because you're not a person who will chase, that you're good independently. I'm talking about the Queen of Wands now. You're good independently. You're doing things by yourself. I feel like you go after your passions when you want to, but I also feel like you know your worth. So whether you're feminine or masculine, I feel like you know your worth. And so you're not going to chase anybody for their attention. I feel like somebody here had to close out a chapter, had to close out some sort of a season. There's been a major shift in the life of the person who's represented by the King of Cups and the Knight of Swords. I feel like there's been a major shift, or a chapter has closed. They're now seeing the world or seeing things differently, right? See, the eye is there. So it feels like they are seeing something differently now. The world is, it's like they're starting a brand new chapter in their life, and you are the person on their mind. So tell me about the Four of Wands, because I think the Four of Wands is representation of your home. And I feel like this person is showing up at your home for some of you, not all of you. But I think that I feel like you're going to be kind of excited to hear from them, to be honest. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and we've got the Knight of Cups. I feel like there is still some romantic feels here. If this is a romantic situation for you, it won't be for all of you, but there is still some romantic feels here. If it's not romantic feelings for you here, it does feel like whatever this person said that was aggressive, I feel like this person said something, blurted it out, didn't care about your feelings, and just said something aggressively. And I feel like you're still healing from that the healing from that has been taking a long while, because this is the passive Knight, and the passive Knight is the feelings, is the emotions. It feels like the Eight of Pentacles tells me that you've been very hard at work on yourself, the self-mastery bit, but I feel like you've been really trying to heal your emotional self in order to, I feel like you haven't been dating. I don't feel like if this is a romantic thing for you, I don't feel like you've been dating. I don't feel like you're on the apps. I feel like you're just kind of keeping to yourself, working on yourself, doing the self-mastery thing. Maybe you're going to school. Maybe you're just working a lot at work or on your business. It could be that. But it feels like you've been just keeping to yourself, I want to say, with this High Priestess energy. The Four of Swords is telling me that it's healing energy, and that you're healing from the Three of Swords. So I feel like the Three of Swords, or we've got 4 and 1 is 5. It feels like there was an argument or a fight, or sharp words were said, or there's no way we're ever going to agree on this, so we have to agree to disagree, and then we part ways with the Five of Pentacles. Tell me more about Sag. We've got the Magician. Got the Queen of Wands. I was just talking about the Queen of Wands, wasn't I? And the Six of Wands. We do have the the Two of Cups. This is somebody that you have a bond with, whether it's platonic or romantic, because this isn't always romantic. You do have a bond with this person, and this person wants justice in this bond. It feels like this Magician energy for you. I feel like something's really going well for you, or taking off for you, or I feel like you've come to this place where you've realized that there is magic in being independent, that there's no drama, that you don't invite drama. I feel like you've been very focused on you. You may have gone through a glow up period, Sagittarius, and what I mean by is maybe because there is no other +1 in your life, that it's only you that you are focusing on. And so I feel like you're taking better care of yourself. You look really good on the outside, maybe feeling really great on the inside. I feel like this is drawing a lot of attention. I want to say, if you're getting a lot of attention you don't want, that's why. When you go out into public places, people might be taking a second look at you. Maybe people are attracted to your energy. It feels like you're in an attractive energy with this Magician and the Queen of Wands energy here. It feels like you are attracting the energy and the wish fulfillment, and it feels like people know that you're in charge when you walk in the room. It feels like you're large and in charge when you walk in the room, and that's a very attractive energy for some people. Some people are very attracted to others who are very confident in how they look or how they feel, or that they have all the tools, the resources. You know, it feels like you come off as a person who's very well off by themselves. And so I feel like this, if we are talking about something romantic, it does feel like somebody has probably been watching you to see if you are, what kind of attention are you getting? Do you have anyone special in your life, if we are talking about a romantic situation? But it could be platonic, because the Two of Cups here isn't always romantic, but does indicate that you have a bond with this person. So this person, I feel, is making a decision to take action on whatever it is that they're feeling for you, because we've got the King of Cups here. Tell me about this. We've got the Empress. We've got the Seven of Cups, and we've got the Ace of Wands. You know, I feel like if this is not a romantic situation for you, that this person is a friend or a member of the family, or maybe a father or a mother or a sister or brother, it feels to me like this person sees you doing really well on your own. And I feel like they want part of that. They want to be part of your life because your life seems settled. You seem like you're doing really well. It feels like they're keeping all of that under the surface, though. It's almost like this is a person who would never tell you, who would never utter the words "I love you," or who would never, you know, they might give you the feeling that they're proud of you, but they would never say "I'm proud of you." Like, it feels like that if we're talking about a father or a mother figure here. It feels like somebody who's quite stoic, very stoic on the surface, maybe Scorpio-like energy, where, you know, they sort of give you the feeling like they're proud of you, but they would never say the words. It feels like somebody feels uncomfortable with bringing their feelings to the surface. It does feel like you will let this person in because you're familiar with them or because you know them, but I feel like you really are doing well. Like, when I was getting the Queen of Wands energy, I was feeling the Empress energy, like you're really stable, secure, your money is good, you are, you know, doing well in your career, or maybe you have a business that's really flourishing. It feels like this Seven of Cups tells me that you're kind of confused, or maybe sort of overwhelmed a little bit as to why this person is showing up now, why they're taking action to show up now. But it feels like it's a mix of confusion, illusion, and excitement. Does that make sense? It feels like it's like, oh, now they're coming to me. Because I feel like this person is somebody who always made you come to them, or made you say sorry, or made you make the first move. And since you are in this Empress energy, feminine or masculine, that you've decided, I'm not taking steps toward them anymore. They're the ones that broke it. They're the ones that can fix it. I will stay here in my High Priestess energy. I will stay mysterious and quiet. I will stay in my intuition, and they can come get me. And I feel like this person is almost like swallowing their pride to come forward. Tell me why they're coming forward now after having this. It could be a 5-year break for some of you. It could be why are they swallowing their pride now? Because of the Six of Cups. They're in nostalgia. They can't stop thinking about you. They have memories of good times with you. We have a child on a swing here. Maybe you are their sister, their brother, their child, but it could be someone who is feeling emotionally overwhelmed, that you are no longer in their life. They've been fighting these thoughts and feelings, and I feel like they are someone who wants to try again, wants to put see if there's any more spark. Is there any spark here with Sagittarius? Feels like somebody has been fighting this feeling that they have for you, to want to reach out to you. Tell me what the outcome is here. I think that somebody here is going to reach out. If they're going to reach out, what are they going to say? And then we'll go to the outcome here. What are they going to say if they reach out? I feel like they're going to be very clear, where maybe they haven't been clear before. Somebody is about to talk to you about their feelings or how they're feeling under the surface. So again, platonic or romantic. Somebody is making a choice, a conscious choice to reach out to you, but they're very worried. Make no doubt about it, Sag. They're very worried about reaching out because they don't want to be rejected. So the Lovers is here, platonic or romantic, right? It could be a choice if it's platonic. If it's romantic, it feels like this person can't get out of the thoughts about you, that you are connected to them. Because we do have the High Priestess and the King of Cups here, and the High Priestess is Pisces, and the King of Cups is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy, Scorpio energy, and so those two energies are very psychically connected. This person can't get you out of their mind, and that's why they're coming back here. So whether this is somebody who is in your family, or a friend from long ago, or a love, it feels like somebody here wants to know how you're doing, doesn't know if you're attached. It feels like this person sees that you're getting a lot of attention for whatever it is that you've built, whether that's your confidence with the Nine of Pentacles, or whether that is your business or your career or your life in general, that you've had a glow up of some sort, and they want to come forward to say, holy crap, you look great, you sound great, you're doing great, whatever it is. What's the outcome? The Fool. Yeah, they want this. They want to open a door because something in their life has changed, ended, or shifted. And it is something that it's like a milestone that they've reached in their life, and maybe they want to share it with you, but they do want to open this door, have a new chapter open here. We have the Eight of Cups. And the Death card. I'm going to say that they have changed in the manner of they're no longer detached. I want to say that they have transformed. It feels like somebody here has had a real changing, eye-opening moment in their life. So it feels like this Eight of Cups with the Death card tells me that this person is no longer into running. They're no longer into running away from their feelings. They're no longer into being detached. They are coming forward here with the Two Cups, and I feel like this is the bond. Whether it's platonic or romantic, it's the bond that they can't stop thinking about and can't stop feeling. So they are coming forward, and I feel like somebody here is going to get communication from somebody. For some of you, they are coming forward for the purpose of opening a door to love. So for some of you, it is romantic. For some of you, it is platonic. But I feel like somebody has been doing a lot of healing. They've changed themselves, and I feel like they're terrified because the Moon energy is here. They want to try and bring things back into balance or restore things between you. They want to make it right. There's something here that's been on their mind. It might be a parent, somebody who said something that was aggressive, that was uncalled for, or something ended quickly, boom, like that. It ended quickly, and it's time. Something ended really super quick, and they have been sitting in this energy of the Ten of Swords for a really long time. Something they can't get out of. I feel like the Ten of Swords in the reverse is like, I don't want to release it. I don't want to release Sag. I don't want to release this. So it feels like somebody is coming back, and it's going to shock your socks off, I feel, but somebody is coming back to try and make something right with you, Sag. I'm going to leave this here, right here. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I appreciate you so much, Sag, for all the ways that you love me. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye.